Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Limitless being. We're here, you're limitless unless you think otherwise. How's everyone? You good, I hope? Let's jump in. Get a message for the collective. Welcome. Oops. The screen looks so dark. Huh. I think I'm going to start with the tea leaf before we jump into the tarot. Oops. Are we in I think we're officially in Cancer season after this solstice, Miss Mary, Grand Rising. So happy birthday to all the Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. So we got crib, frying pan, scissors, mountain, and lobster. Birth and conception of a child or enterprise. So some of you, I'm picking up Empress energy. Some of you are giving birth to something creative. Frying pan, trouble, or some type of accusation. This keeps coming out. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Could be cutting someone out. Type of disappointment. Then we got mountain, a major challenge to overcome. I feel like reshuffling these cards because they keep coming out. That frying pan, that mountain. And then lobster, a financial pinch. Let's see, what's at the bottom of the deck? Try to get it out. A woman. Dealing a relationship with a woman. Okay, collective, you could have a woman in your life. Let me get an overall energy for the collective. Happy birthday. Renee, $. King of Wands, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands. 7 of Wands, a lot of fire here. And 10 of Cups, that's beautiful. Someone's showing up as defensive though, or standing their ground, whatever it is that they want. They're standing firm on it. They're standing firm on whatever they want. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups here. So this is good energy. Excuse me. Confirmation. This is good energy here. There's abundance, things turning in your favor here. This could have to do with a relationship, a family situation. Aubrey and June. Okay, yes. Welcome all. Okay, so let's see. Spirit. We got heavy Leo here. Water sign energy, all of them. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Heavy Pisces, so Sagittarius energy. Fixed sign placements. Clarify this King of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Cups. So there's a King of Wands and some type of regret. Here on the cards, he does have his back to this Queen of Wands energy. Somebody could be in this King of Wands ear. Let's see. The Fool and the Nine of Wands. This King of Wands, whoever this King of Wands is, could be you, collective. Someone that you are dealing with. This woman that was at the bottom of the deck. You could be kind of fed up going over and over and over through something with a feminine energy. King of Wands. Someone is in your ear and it's like they're exacerbating? Is that the word? They're making it worse. Like, I told you so, or that's the energy I'm picking up from this card. You want to take a leap of faith, a new beginning towards this Ten of Cups. The wheel is in your favor. We got Ten of Cups as the last card out here. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. There could be some financial things, a challenge to overcome. Experiencing some type of disappointment, trouble, and accusations. Okay. Tell me more about this Five of Cups energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. What's this Five of Cups with the King of Wands? A King of Swords. A lot of people here. There was a lot of people in the pre-shuffle too. I saw somebody, Seven of Swords came out on the fence with the Page of Wands. Some type of messaging going back and forth on the sly. Two of Wands, yep, that came out. You are taking a logical approach, King of Wands, and you're wondering, should you stay in this situation or move forward? Judgment, yeah. You are evaluating the situation, calling judgment on it. Wanting to take a leap of faith, tired with this Nine of Wands and the Fool here. Wanting a new beginning. There is a Queen of Wands in your orbit. Spirit, tell me about this woman, this dealing or relationship with a woman that was at the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Welcome. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Before you take a leap of faith, King of Wands, you want to balance something out. Get some type of financial, whatever this financial pinch is, you want to balance this out first. Okay? You want to get your money up, your resources, your finances. You know, whoever it is, this Queen of Wands that I'm picking up is also showing up in a Queen of Swords energy. Or, thank you, Spirit, whoever is giving you some type of advice. It's telling you to be more logical. Yeah, this is someone giving you advice, King of Wands energy. Telling you to be more logical in this situation. This woman, there could have been some type of financial strain or drain on that person's part in your connection. Thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna put this back. Tell me about the Fool and the Nine of Wands. Thank you. Fool and the Nine of Wands energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. And then we'll move on to the Wheel of Fortune. This is Fool, the Chariot. Okay. So you are successfully overcoming whatever financial disappointment, challenges. The trouble and the accusations is sticking out with this Nine of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. We got Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay. Whoever you're involved with, King of Wands energy, male or female, okay? It's just a masculine energy. You're very hardworking, all right? What you do shines here. You shine in what you do, whether this is at work or business. You're very passionate to who you have a romantic connection with, but this person is very accusatory. I'm picking up insecure energy. And it's like you can't take it anymore. You want to get in this chariot here and take a leap of faith. Two major arcanas coming out with Judgment, okay, from this connection. This is what I'm picking up. You want a more supportive partner, King of Wands, is what I'm picking up. You're very attractive. This person can have insecurities, and they're dependent on you, okay? They're putting you in a financial hardship situation. Tell me about this trouble, okay? Accusations. In the reverse, we got the Tower here, lightning. Sudden changes, shocking news. You could be, it's like you're surprised about the attacks. Whoever this is projecting, okay? They're projecting, and they're probably guilty of some of the projections. It's causing you to go through a transformation. Someone doesn't want some type of shocking news to come out about them, whatever these projections are. Okay, I'm going to shuffle, see if that comes out. That's what we're getting for accusations. Tell me more. This is a karmic relationship that you're involved in. This person is triggering you. It's constant turmoil here. You're starting to love you. You're learning the lesson, and you're willing to let go of this connection. That's whoever this is in your ear is advising you of this. And it's like, do I start over? You're so tired. This person is teaching you that they're not in your corner. Love doesn't hurt. It doesn't have to be hard. It's not an uphill battle, okay? That's what they're teaching you. It looks like you're moving on with this Chariot and this Fool card. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune energy as this King of Wands moves on. Ace of Cups. Look at that. A renewal in love, happiness. There's a Queen of Wands right on the other side of this Wheel of Fortune. So this romantic partner that you seek, that you desire, is right on the other side of you taking this leap of faith. Ace of Cups. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Three of Swords. And the Tower came out in the tarot cards with the Death card. This connection is over, okay? It's over. The Wheel of Fortune, this expansion, clarifying what the Wheel of Fortune is, and this Ace of Cups, your expansion in love and healthy relationships and connections are when you have the courage, the determination, you make up your mind with this Two of Wands to go ahead and move forward and call judgment with the Two of Wands and Judgment out here. Okay, it's just waiting for you. This person has betrayed you. They could just be hurting you with the accusations and the projections. Tower came out initially in reverse. It's in the upright now. Okay, it's not going to last. It's eventually going, the relationship is eventually going to fall apart. You're going to get sick of it and move on. Yeah, and it's not, you know, for those of you that feel heartbroken and betrayed, and feel like there was something sudden with this Tower coming out, I want to see what What is sudden? What's happening? What's coming out? Because it came out in reverse. Like someone didn't want some type of information to come out. Whatever these projections are is what I'm picking up. It's a betrayal. Painful. Okay. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, but you're hesitant. Okay. How long are you going to stay in the connection and continue to get hurt? Seeing it crumble and fall down around you. Okay. Camera, you're reminiscent. Okay. You're like stuck in the past on an old timeline. Yeah. Maybe on what was at one point. Tell me more. This person is going to be very hurt. That's too many. Very hurt when you decide to make this decision and move on. That they're wearing a mask. They're hiding their true feelings, their true personality. They gaslight you. Yeah. And you're coming from a place of unconditional love here. A lot of passion, affection, attracted to this person. And you're very attractive yourself, King of Wands. King of Wands is very attractive. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this Queen of Wands on the other side of all the above, Danny. Yeah. Tell me about this Queen of Wands on the other side of the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Two of Cups, Page of Cups. It's a brand new beginning, a new connection here. Clarifying this Queen of Wands. Okay. And this person is your energetic match. King of Wands. Okay. You two are a pair, an item. Okay. So clarifying on the other side of the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, there's a new connection. And someone may conceive. Okay. She's holding her stomach here. There's a new love offer coming in. Oh, Seven of Wands, you're defensive though. What's this? Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're not deluding, gaslighting. You're not confused. You know what it is that you want. So does this person. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands energy. Page of Swords. They may be the first one to reach out and initiate something. Initiate contact. Send a message. What's this message? This person could have their eye on you. Ooh. Okay. Trying to read the comments. The cards is just coming out. All right. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. What is this? All right, that's the Seven of Cups that came out in reverse, and the Page of Swords. And what are these two? I'm going to take them upright. Justice and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You have a lot of fears that you're working through, King of Wands. This person also may be like suffering from the same things. They are your energetic match. Your justice, your balance. If you're willing to put the work in to invest in this new connection, to come from a place of surrendering, okay, and releasing this worry and this anxiety with this Nine of Swords energy, Spirit is saying justice is here. The balance will be re-established, restored in your connection. But it does take some type of work with the Seven of Pentacles. What is it that the collective, this King, Queen of Wands energy needs to surrender with this Four of Swords? What is it they need to surrender, Spirit? Clear messages. Coming to some type of acceptance. This is seeing things clearly. We got third eye chakra here with acceptance. Okay. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right. Things happen for you, not to you. Freedom. Okay. Surrendering to freedom, to starting over, freeing yourself from something. I possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. And that was the last card we got out, was this 10 of Cups. We're working our way to it. All right. Taking your power back and speaking it into existence. Throat chakra energy. One more. What is it that this King of Wands, Queen of Wands needs to surrender? Because you guys are an energetic match here. Kind of the same history. Having gratitude. Oh, a lot came out. Okay. Okay. Having gratitude. Opening your heart back up here. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Releasing some type of fear. All right. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and release the fear, because worrying about it, being fearful is not going to change the outcome. Only you taking the correct action changes the outcome. Success comes with surrendering. Okay, so that's all clarifying what that Four of Swords is. What is it that the collective and or this King, Queen of Wands energy needs to surrender so that they can meet in this 5D energy? Let's work our way over here. Before we get to that 10 of Cups, we have a 9 or a 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, very defensive. Okay, kind of guarded. Last two, 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So let's see. Welcome all. Thank you. You're back. Welcome. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this 9 of Wands here. In reverse. What is that? The 7 of Cups. That came out in reverse earlier. All right. Knight of Cups and 2 of Wands is back out here. Very defensive, wanting to open up your heart. Your emotions run deep. You feel very deeply. When you fall in love, you fall in love all the way and hard. You're not with any confusion, multiple options, gaslighting, being strung along. This 7 of Cups is coming back out here in reverse. This is clarifying this 9 of Wands. You're defensive and kind of guarded, shielding yourself from getting hurt. Although you want this 10 of Cups. Okay. You could have a blended family, or definitely when you connect with this person, you are going to create a family. It could be a blended family, or you're going to create a family. Because in that 2 of Cups, she was holding her stomach, and there are 2 children here, a small child, and a toddler, and a baby. Who said no? Oh no, Reese. Only take what resonates. Those that want a family or are blending a family. Want to start or blend a family. But this is why you're guarded. Let's see. No, okay. What is going to solidify this 2 of Wands? What's going to help make this decision? Okay. I'm hearing finances, getting some things in order. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Finances, and if there's stability in this connection, if you can grow and build. Okay. That's big, all right. Ace of Pentacles. Anything else? Ace of Cups. All right. So what will solidify it is a brand new beginning in love. You playing this reading? Good. Yep. A brand new beginning in love and building prosperity here. You want someone that's on your frequency. They resonate where you do. And this connection, you're going to grow together to where, you know, some may be worried about continuing a family, taking on responsibility of an already made family. Because of finances, you're going to have more than enough. Okay. I was just guided to say that. Generational wealth, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Let's get to this Ten of Cups. This is being satisfied. Queen of Pentacles. King of... I can't make it up. So you go from the King and Queen of Wands, sharing the same passion, being just equally as attractive and creative and magnetic, to the King and Queen of Pentacles. So the financial structure, stability, the support system, it's all here. You're going to have more than enough. Yeah. King and Queen of Pentacles, clarifying. This is a power couple. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Yin and Yang. Yeah. Three of Wands. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? That's a lot. Said I'm waiting on a lot. To get out of your head, to get over this betrayal, this Ten of Swords here. This is mental entrapment here. Past life remembrance, high-ranking power couple. Absolutely. The World. You want to close out this cycle. You're trying to manifest this. You're tired. Okay. King of Wands. You could have a lot of suitors too. There's a lot of support here. This King of Wands has 3 people hanging off of him. Or her. Okay. You could have a lot of supporters and or people depending on you. What's these 3 that were face down? The Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. It's not going to be like it was in the past. You're coming from a more healed perspective. You're already surrendering. The Four Swords came out with all those cards, clarifying them. Finances are not going to be a problem. This person is open, okay? There's something that you're releasing. We got 2 tens out here. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Okay. This is all clarifying what are you waiting on with this Three of Swords energy. Before you take this leap of faith, connect with this person, return a call or a DM. You want some type of emotional fulfillment within yourself first, which is respected. You don't want to go to this person with an empty cup looking for them to fill it, because they're going to be just another reminder of a disappointment or heartbreak. You have to go in fulfilled. So I can respect that. You have everything that you need with the Magician here and the World card. And this Nine of Wands, but you're tired. You could be a workaholic here, putting in a lot. Tell me what this Nine of Wands is coming out again with the Magician and the World card. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. We got the Eight of Wands, 8-8 energy, the Eight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for some type of confirmation first, some type of message This Eight of Wands, this bird is flying in with a message here. Some news is coming in quickly. It's like you need some type of confirmation. This is your confirmation, okay? And go within. I didn't see the High Priestess come out, but we got the Wheel of Fortune back out here, okay? This is clarifying you being tired, exhausted, burnt out with something. I picked up like a workaholic energy. Before you can walk away from something. The King of Wands energy, I'm picking up heavy. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, that you're waiting on finances to be better. But one thing I'm being guided to say is that this power couple is going to, it's yin and yang, okay? Like it was made earlier in the comments here. Behind every good man is a great woman. We have to be in balance. I'm not going to go all on my whole patriarchal spiel. You guys are going to build abundance together. Respectfully, you want your things in order as they should be, okay? Something you're waiting on, some type of message before you walk away. I'm not getting clarity, but I definitely see abundance and expansion, the wheel turning in your favor. But as soon as this comes in, you're leaving, you're out. What is this, Spirit? We got the Devil. Some type of contract. You want to get out of a contract. You want to get out of a situation. Or some of you could be waiting for a divorce or something to finalize. With this Devil card here. Yes, reciprocated love. A ring. Bingo. Yep. A divorce. Okay. Some could be waiting on paperwork. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. There it is. You're not, you're keeping this to yourself. If you've met this person, it's something you don't want to tell them. Maybe your circumstance or your situation. Knight of Pentacles. Taking a long time. Moon. For those of you where it does resonate like this, don't let this person find out outside of you with this High Priestess here, the Moon. These are like secrets, not speaking on something. And it being a duration of time that this is going on with the Nine of Pentacles. Because they'll feel as though you were keeping something from them. You may be protecting them, protecting your asset, you know, of coming together with them. But they may look at it as though you were keeping something from them, taking their free will away. So just be mindful. And they should be open and receptive to your truth to marry you. Okay. Let's see. We got the... Oh, okay. It's a few. The Empress. The Hermit. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Wands. There's news. Somebody already is pregnant. Okay. You could be leaving a connection. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Leaving a connection where you have a baby on the way for some of you. Or this devastating news, that tower is coming back up in my mind's eye. It could have been some type of devastating news. You wanting to leave a connection and this person is already with child. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. This kind of had you spiral, withdraw a little bit. Yeah, because you have a new romantic partnership here. This is messy. Whose story is this? What you gonna do? You got to be honest with yourself and then with your love interests as well as your current partner. Okay, justice. That's where your balance and your justice in this new connection and getting out of the old connection is going to come. Seven of Cups came out twice in reverse, so there's no illusions. There's no gaslighting. You got to be honest. You could be juggling. Three of Pentacles. Yes, authenticity. Trying to balance it out here. And see, this wand, this big old wand, then created a new life. You got a lot of passion. How are you trying to leave a connection? And you got a brand new baby or a baby on the way. Come on now. You're supposed to take precaution if you know the relationship is over. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. You're juggling this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands energy. This Empress, sorry. Empress energy. Are you going to speak the truth on this? Put the work in. You're going to have to work twice as hard here. This Queen of Wands knows what she wants, and so does this Empress. Even though this Empress is very antagonizing and projecting. Who just said they feel like they was trapped? Somebody is trapped. They trapped you. You're feeling those Prego symptoms. Uh-oh. Congratulations, Mystic. GG. Somebody feels as though they were trapped. And it takes two. That big old wand came out. You got all this passion. And from this Ace of Wands, there is a baby. So how are you trapped? That's only for who it resonates for. Oh my goodness. You do got to get your finances in order. Oh my goodness. I don't know where to go from here. Let's see. Can we get some energy around this, these characters in the reading? Thank you, Spirit. If it's another one, then it would be his. Oh my goodness. There are babies all throughout this reading, and love, and somebody wanting out, a new commitment. This news is shattering, devastating. Oh boy. Someone's in a nightmare. Having a baby is not the end of the world. Okay. Sticking in an unhealthy connection could be the end of the world. All right. But you got to handle your responsibilities. Be mindful. Be responsible with your family planning here. Okay. I didn't even... Okay. Dealing with a karmic. So... this person is projecting. This person that you feel entrapped. You learned some type of lesson. This is a karmic relationship. For the feminine on this side that is pregnant, dealing with a masculine, you are realizing that you're in some type of third-party connection. Whew, lessons were learned. This is a nightmare. You're with child and you feel shattered. Wow. Give me energy specifically on the that brings me anxiety. Yes. Give me energy on The King of Wands specifically. Thank you, Spirit. Single and celibate. He just broke. No contact. Oh. King of Wands specifically. Thank you, Spirit. Oh boy, he's going through this tower. They got himself caught up in this clingy relationship, stressing him out with all this tension. Okay, with an old ex, a dead relationship. Okay, so there's a fire sign masculine, or anywhere you have fire aspected in your chart, who's stressed out because they failed to family plan. The family is growing. They want out. They let their passion get the best of them. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, very nurturing and loving, wise, wanting to give back. This is who the King of Wands is destined, okay? This Wheel of Fortune keep coming out here in the Ten of Cups, destined to be with. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands energy. Ended very badly. You were devastated. I am that. I am. Love affair and glow up. Okay. So this person is your secret. You've already met this Queen of Wands. This is who you want to settle down and have a family with. You want to expand. Grow your opportunities. Success. Grow business with. They're a secret. You have a secret love affair connection with this very nurturing, loving Queen of Wands energy. Tell me about the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Energy around the Empress energy. I'm trying to think of an emoji to have you guys drop in the chat if you're interested. It would have to be off the regular platform. But I have been called to do these readings. I'll just show you the decks. Okay. And I kind of want to get into it because this reading is very, very spicy. Drop a heart emoji in the chat if you're interested in these type of readings. This is the Sex Fortune deck, the Monera deck, and the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm thinking about opening a separate platform for those kind of readings because it's too spicy for the regular internet. So the Empress, yes, you want to cut ties. You want to free yourself from this. You are freeing yourself. You're standing up. Yes, drop a heart. Okay. I've been told you need to do it. You need to do it. And I'm scared because them decks, oh my goodness. But I want to do it. Okay. So this Empress energy, when I said, tell me about the Empress. Somebody who's very unstable. Okay. You want to cut ties. You feel trapped. This person's abusive and conniving, so they did trap you in a situation. It took two, okay? It took two, but they're unpredictable. You want freedom from this person. It came out. Freedom came out. You feel stuck. There's unforgiveness on both parts. There are no more options. Yeah, you want out. And this person is a psychopath. Not healthy. That was the energy I was picking out. I didn't realize that there was somebody that was pregnant or trying to trap you in a connection that way. It's at the bottom of the deck. You're in good spirits here. Good vibe now in the moment. Our spirit is reminding you to be in that type of listen, Danny. Okay. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm telling you. I have been thinking about it for at least 8 months, looking at them decks. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to deliver healing messages. And there is, healing in that. But, them decks are a lot. Okay. Let me see. What can I get? Helpful messages for the collective to get out of this energy, to move on to this Ten of Cups. Some type of positive word. Something that has not been reiterated. Finances are tight. Okay, there is a challenge to overcome. You are disappointed in this old connection. There's trouble, accusations at Tower. Okay. And Crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. How did I not see that? That was the first card out. The audience will come. Okay, Danny, thank you. Crib. Somebody's pregnant. Okay. And this new connection, there is a lot of passion with the King, Queen of Wands. Okay. So if you're not planning to family plan, take the precautions, because I saw babies all throughout this reading. And or blended families. What's this? Look at that. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. I'm seeing that with the new connection. Oh, dagger, fear, worries, tense situation that you're in. And the last one I'm going to pull is Pell. Time to get out of a situation. Okay, so it's time to make a decision and go ahead. Get your shit in order and move on to where you are happy. In a healthy connection. Whoever that Empress energy is coming out very unstable. It's not going to get any better. And having a child to trap someone in a relationship is pathetic. It's a disservice to the child. All right. Let's see. Positive messages. Thank you, Spirit. The awakened soul. It definitely will be blended. Beautiful. Follow your heart and stand in your power. Yes. Beautiful. Clear messages. If you're interested in a mini read, you can donate through the Cash App. It's in the description. I put it on YouTube and on TikTok. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective in this situation. Spirit is saying, ground your energy. Is that grounding? I can't see. Is that grounding? Where is the light? Yeah. Ground. Get outside. Ground yourself. Get out of your head. Move more into your body. Ground, transmute out some of the energy. Work out. Do things that raise your vibration where you feel good. Work with crystals. All those good things that you do to help lift your spirits. But grounding came out. Envision what it is that you truly want. Okay? And enact these boundaries. She's drawing a line in the sand there. All right. Put up firm boundaries. See what it is that you want clearly. Ground yourself. Get out of your head. A lot of mental energy came out. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Anything else? Nothing else from this deck? Okay. And get out and have fun. Okay. Raise that frequency. You're working hard. You're working a lot. You're not putting enough time into yourself. Laugh more. Be around those people that got you gasping for air and behind your ear is hurting because you laughing so much. Get out and have some fun. Ground. Put up some boundaries and envision what you truly want. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Did somebody hit the goal? No? Okay. Okay. One or two. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Trust your gut feeling. The High Priestess came out, your intuition. Trust your gut. You know when it's time to move on. You know when somebody intentionally did something. Bring out the inner child, yes. Yes. Isis. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathway through the heart. Follow your heart. We did have the heart chakra activation card come out. All right. Being authentic, being in your truth, doing what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Not sticking in something because you feel obligated. Okay. Being present, living in the moment. What you are looking for is already with you. Okay. Just be present. And, you know, I'll say it over and over and over. When you are depressed and stressed out, you're in the past. When you are anxious and nervous and worried, you're in the future. Being present is the only true time. That's the now. Okay? Live in the moment. What you are looking for is already with you. It's already there. Yes, Christ consciousness. Yes. Who knows how to achieve Christ consciousness? Drop it in the chat and I'll answer a free question. How do we attain Christ consciousness? Drop it in the chat. Anyone? How do we attain Christ consciousness? One word. Especially for my masculines. How do you attain love? Okay. Okay. Yes and no. Being that we are living in these bioorganic computers. Repent. Yes and no. We're living in these meat suits, the flesh. There is a certain practice that you have to practice to obtain Christ consciousness. Something that happens when the moon is in your sun sign, you get a replenishing of the Christos. Meditation, yes and no. These are all wonderful answers, but that is not the answer. One word. Especially for the masculines. You get a replenishment every time, every 28, 30 days of your Christos. Your sacred oil. Drips down from the pineal pituitary gland, down Jacob's ladder, your spinal cord, and it goes down into your sacral chakra. And when the moon is in your sun sign, so the moon is now in, where are we? The sun is just turning into Cancer. I think the moon was in Virgo. No, moon was in Taurus. Moon was in Taurus. So all of you that are Taurus placements, this new moon that we just had, you got a renewal in your Christos, in your life force energy. In order to reach Christ consciousness, that same oil or Christos has to go back up the spinal cord, back up to the cerebellum, the cerebrum. How do you do that? How do you raise your kundalini? And it's, you know, I'm gonna drop a hint. It starts with C, okay? Especially for the masculines. Drop it in the chat. Anybody? I know y'all know. Come on. You're very welcome. Nobody? To reach Christ consciousness, you have to save your seed. Celibacy. There you go. That's it. Divine Empress 87. Another hint. You have to save your seed. You have to practice celibacy in order. And when you reach Christ consciousness, it's a level of awareness where you come into like the oneness, and we don't live there. We don't stay there. We just experience it. We can go in and out of that because we live here in the 3D and we are in these flesh suits. Okay. But to obtain that level of awareness, you have to practice celibacy. You have to retain your seed. So yes, Divine Empress, what is your question? Let me get my little card ready. Yes, you have to practice celibacy. And what I was saying, the moon, when it's in your sun sign, so all the Tauruses got a recharge of their life force. And that is when you are your most horniest. Okay? That's when you want to do the human thing. When the sun, when the moon, the full moon is in your sun sign. Full moon? New moon. New moon is in your sun sign. That's when you feel the most frisky. Okay? And you have to have a level of, why can't I think of the words? Discipline and awareness, and reverse it. Raise your Kundalini back up. So yes, I just joined. I have no idea what's going on, but I love when you come up on my FYP. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, you're very welcome. Universe 77733. Yes. So what was going on? I did a collective reading, and I will post it here on TikTok. It might be in 2 parts if I go over an hour. The full video will be on YouTube. And at the end of the collective reading, someone dropped Christ consciousness in the chat, and I just simply asked, how do we attain that level of consciousness or awareness where we reach Christ consciousness? And you answered the question. Hi, Lala, welcome. Yes, you answered the question, and I was offering a free question answer. Let me get this water. A free question answer with whoever got it. And you got it. Celibacy is one of the things that we have to do. Oops, I sent an invitation by mistake. I was trying to go up. But yes, wow, yes, you answered it. Celibacy. Especially for the masculine. Are you on the right path? Okay, let's see. Let me get some more water. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Divine Empress 87. Being on the right path. I don't know how to do yes or no questions. I be all over the place. Okay. Oh, okay. Divine Empress. Yes, you are. As you overcome a period of feeling left out in the cold, dealing with health issue or financial loss, strain, Spirit is saying to hold your ground and continue the journey. It's been a long journey. Okay. This is standing your ground. As you overcome this, you're gaining some type of wisdom in all these words, big words, enacting some type of logic You're putting, I always say, you putting your thinking cap on. You're less emotion, more logic here. This brings the forward movement, and it started with justice. It started and ended with major arcana. So yes, you are on the right path. It has been a road, okay? It's been a journey. Keep these boundaries firm and strong. You are divinely guided and protected. What's this Five of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So this is more feeling, not so much as finances, more of feeling left out in the cold. You know, we often say you're being tested, you're praying, you're asking for signs, you're not seeing anything. Continue on your journey. You're being heard. Your prayers are being answered. Okay. You're trying to find some type of emotional balance. You're transmuting out some things in your life after a major betrayal here. Okay, finding that happiness within, that peace, satisfaction, being emotionally fulfilled within yourself after some serious hurt here. Something that put, whatever this Ten of Swords is, it puts you in a King of Swords. This is how you come out on the other side. All right, and then you get in your chariot and you move forwardly, triumphing over spiritual warfare. This is a card of warfare, the chariot. Divine Empress, I hope that that answered your question. Yes, you are on the right path. Yes. What's at the bottom of the deck? Definitely listen to your intuition. You know this already. Confirmation. I have tears in my eyes. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I just hit the hour. I got to do this puzzle on TikTok. Okay. Yes. Looking for guidance, Naomi. The full reading will be up after the live. If you want a mini read, I got a goal on TikTok. You hit the galaxy or you donate to the Cash App or PayPal and you can get a mini read. The free question, I already threw it out there. Divine Empress got the answer on how we attain Christ consciousness. Who's that? Sassy Libra 13. You most certainly may get a general reading. You want one on this live, you can hit the Cash App or the PayPal. It's in the description. I do have a website that is also in the bio, in the description. You can book a reading. Let's see. Trying to think of another free giveaway question. Let me think. I can't think of anything. The chat was lit over here on TikTok. That's how I came up with that celibacy one on how to reach that Christ consciousness. Where's my Cash App? It's in the bio. Before I go on live, I do like an event and I put it in there. If you go to my bio, all my information is there as well. I'm being pulled to this Dream Oracle deck. I've never used this on live. See if I can pull a couple. Thank you, Divine Empress. You've come up on my effort several times, and your voice, Spirit, is familiar. Beautiful. Yes, I thank you for being here. I'm being call to pull a couple from this dream decoder deck. I know my dreams have been off the hook. Let's see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. I'm going to read their description and I'm going to just see what I get from these cards. Okay. Actor or a celebrity? Somebody dreaming about celebrities or an actor specifically? Let's see. It says, when a celebrity or an actor or even a historical figure appears in the dream, the significance may lie in what they are famous for. Okay? Their personality or their behavior or the way they project themselves to others. Hi, dear. You're always welcome. Yes, thank you. It says, the person may represent some aspect of yourself you need to acknowledge or integrate, or a quality you seek to emulate. Okay? So you admire something about this celebrity or actor that comes up in your dreams. Is actually admiring an aspect of yourself. Consider what the person represents to you. If they're an actor, perhaps it's the role they played that speaks to you. If you dream you're a celebrity or are intimate with someone famous, this may indicate your desire for greater attention and or success. If you appear in a TV show or a movie in a dream, perhaps you feel you're playing a part in waking life. Appearing as a star may be a warning against self-importance. Conversely, being a supporting actor may mean you should put yourself center stage more. I don't know if that resonated with anyone. I didn't really connect with that card. But someone in the collective, I'm going to say, oh my God, these readings scare me sometimes with the accuracy. I will pray against the spirit of fear. Okay. If you're dreaming of an actor or you being in the spotlight or the center stage, or if this resonates for you, that message was for you. Okay. Let's get a couple more. A musical instrument or a musician. Okay. Anything to do with music in a dream generally has a positive association. That's good. Okay. Music invokes emotion. So to hear in a dream connects with the flow of your inner life. Of course, if the music is dissonant, your attention is being drawn to an emotional discord. A beautiful melody suggests opposite. Okay. If you dream of performing music, the instruments may be significant. The black and the white keys of the piano suggest seeing things clearly, or perhaps a need for you to find harmony between two extremes, like the yin and the yang. I'm new here and I can't find it. I'm sorry, Naomi. I don't know how to tell you to find it from the live. It's in my bio. If you go on my profile, the information is in there. So yeah, the black and the white keys on the piano, that would mean integrating like some type of balance. Or perhaps a need for you to find harmony between two extremes. Okay. A violin may be a call for a gentler approach, although it can also suggest you need to pay greater attention to detail. Playing percussions may be a sign that you need to drum up more support, that something needs to be drummed into you. Singing in a dream is a symbol of a joyful self-expression and may reflect a desire to be more creative. I don't know. Those dreaming about music and or actors, actresses, celebrities, being center stage. Thank you for the roses. What's that? The celebrity I dream of is a music artist. Stop lying. Oh my God. Stop playing with me. Divine Empress. What's the name of the love deck? Which love deck? Right now I'm on the Dream Decoder deck. I picked this up at like a Whole Foods years ago. The Love Oracle deck that I was using earlier was the Island Time Wellness. I was using that one earlier. No love, this one. Okay, yeah, it's the Dream Decoder deck. Yes. Let's pull one more. One more. The one with the musician. That was the musical instruments card and the actor celebrity card from the Dream Oracle deck. It's accurate? Wow. You're welcome. Very welcome. Okay, let's see. One more. Thank you, Spirit. No messages for the collective. All right, we got it. Books, writing, or words. Somebody in the library here. Okay. Dreaming about books, writing, or words. Books in a dream may symbolize a search for knowledge. If lots of books appear, perhaps you're letting details obscure the bigger picture or being abstract or theoretical. When you would be better off being practical. If you're reading a book, you may be on a quest for personal development. If the subject of the book is apparent, it's likely to be significant. So if you remember it, you can see what you're reading, you're lucid. Spirit is saying that it is significant as a warning or encouragement related to the theme. For example, a travel guide could reflect an urge to see more of the world or to get away from home or a fear of losing your way. If you're searching for a book, this can indicate over-resilience or over-resilience on others' opinions. Okay. If you're writing or writing materials are apparent, again, the dream may be urging you to come up with your own conclusions. Specific words written down or in print usually require self-analysis before the meaning. Let me read that again. What did it say? Specific words written down or in print usually require self-analysis before the meaning dawns on you. Okay. Look out for I cannot say it. How you say it? Like ambiguous. I can't say it. But for those, super accurate, you're writing, musician with a violin and a piano. Acting is also in my path. Look at that. This is for you. Thank you for being here. And this message meeting you. Because I don't know what is going on. None of these are my dreams. Yes. I can't say it. I can say ambiguous. I cannot say this word. I'm going to stop embarrassing myself. You are so welcome. I said one more. Let me get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. One more for the collective. get, look, you're trying to help me, the voice. Ambiguity. Why can't I put the word together? What is that about? Ambiguity. That's crazy. Okay. All right. These be my dreams. This is the type of stuff I be dreaming about. Like, really, Spirit? Yes, you're very welcome. So this is an intruder. Somebody sneaking around the house. You see him sneaking? Let me not go into my business because my neighbor could be on my damn live right now. I don't even know. But people will be popping up in my dreams. I'll be seeing them, y'all. All right. So intruders. A house or a home can represent your ego, your inner world. So intruders or burglars usually indicate that a deep transformation is taking place or is needed. Okay. You may feel deeply insecure, especially if you don't know who the intruder is. Perhaps you need to take measures to build up your confidence. Okay. There may be particular aspects of yourself you don't feel comfortable with. If so, acknowledge what they are and work out a way of dealing with them. A variation of this dream, carrying a similar meaning, is trying to hold a door shut to keep someone out, or knowing that someone else is in your house without your say-so. That's how my dreams go on. Thank you. Naomi, I received your Cash App. Yes. For your reading. You sent it. I appreciate you. Thank you. As soon as I finish this, we'll get to your mini read. So let me get back to this self-confidence thing here and trying to keep somebody out the damn house that be coming through my dreams. Where was I? A version of this dream carrying a similar meaning is trying to hold a door shut or keeping someone out or knowing that someone else is in your house without say-so. If you wake up feeling anxious, this suggests the problem is quite severe. Spend some time in self-reflection to identify what is troubling you deep down, and then ask yourself what steps are needed to find calm. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. The intruder that I be dreaming about, and it's not a specific, it's not like the same person. It'd be different people. And it'd be people. It's not somebody that's ambiguous. Look, I got it. And some dark figure. No, I'd be seeing certain specific people. And then in my waking reality, we're like running into each other randomly all the time. I'm going to just leave it there. But yeah, if this resonated with you, NPCs, okay, then I hope there was a message in there with your confidence or whatever this card is saying. But no, this be something else. This be something else. This ain't about confidence. Intruders. A house or a home can represent your ego or your inner world, yes. So intruders or burglars usually indicate that a deep transformation is taking place or is needed. I can see that part with the specific people, that part. That's the part that be getting me. Okay. Those are only 3 I'm going to pull. Or 4. We did 4. Dreaming about books, writing, libraries, celebrities, actors, actresses, and music instruments. Okay, that was fun. I haven't used this deck on live before. Okay, Naomi, let's get to your mini reading. I appreciate you. Let's see. Naomi, do you have specific questions or do you want to see what comes out? Spirit's advice. You're welcome. Let's see. What comes out? Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Naomi. The Cash App, Divine Empress, is in my bio on TikTok. If you go to my profile, I know you can get there, but in this live, I put it in the description. Somebody's afraid to ask what on YouTube? What are you afraid to ask? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Naomi. I'm going to start with a Moonology card. Okay. What do you need to release? Hold your vision. Conclusions are within reach, and prosperity does lie ahead. We got the waning moon, the fixed moon, and full moon eclipse. So something regarding prosperity and or abundance, something you need to release so it can come in. We are entering a full moon soon. The conclusion is within reach, is coming to a head. Spirit saying to hold your vision through it, but asking you, what is it that you need to release? Hold your vision. Conclusions are within reach, and prosperity. New moon in Taurus. We just had that. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. New moon in Taurus could represent your second house too. Your house of like abundance, luxuries, pleasure, your finances, the things you accumulated, worked hard for. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Naomi. Okay. So we got Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Definitely about finances, money, abundance, growth, business, success, stability. Wow, can't make it up. In that order too. Okay. So we got the Six of Swords on what is it that you need to release or move away from? Having the courage and the strength to go ahead and move on. It's coming up in this full moon. Something that you need to release. It could be blocking or delaying this abundance, this prosperity, this King of Pentacles energy. Around the full moon, there may be some type of opportunity being presented to you. You're working hard, wanting to work, wanting to collaborate, building. Three of Pentacles. That is coming out under Hold Your Vision. Alex Tolliver, thank you. I received your Cash App. I'll get to your mini read shortly. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Whatever you need to release, you need to find the confidence to move forward. And you want to do it in a balanced way. Like you want to have everything in order. You're strong enough to go ahead and make this move. Be this a literal. Hold your vision, Justice, and Eight of Swords. You could be overthinking to the point where you're not doing. You're just thinking. Okay. Justice is going to come in the doing. You holding your vision and you putting the work in. Three of Pentacles. Justice to the Eight of Swords. So you taking that necessary action is going to bring the balance that you're looking for. Staying in your head, or overthinking something to the point of stagnation, that's what you need to release. You need to move on to calmer waters with that Six of Swords. This Ten of Pentacles is not illusory. It's real. It's tangible. Coming out next to that Seven of Cups, that's like, will I ever attain this level of abundance? This generational wealth, a partner that I can build with, success. It's not an illusion. It's very real. Something around choices. Tell me about conclusions are within reach and receiving this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. A big opportunity. Thank you, Spirit. You remember me? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Sometime around the full moon, there is going to be an opportunity after you feeling, this could be work and career, okay? Something with work, career, business, opportunities, a job. You feeling left out in the cold or disinterested in where you are currently or the opportunities being presented to you. Spirit is saying conclusions are within reach, okay? During this full moon eclipse. I know we have a full moon coming up shortly. Next week or so, a little over a week. There's going to be some type of opportunity. We got Page of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying. All this is clarifying this Page of Pentacles. So there is some type of abundance, opportunity coming your way. It's going to put you in a really good position. Nine of Pentacles. You could be stuck in your head on whether to leave this job or, you know, feeling underappreciated or not living up to your potential, knowing you could do more. You could be wanting to go back to school or some type of certificate. Something is something that you want to further yourself with financially, career, or business. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify. Look at that. Sun. A new beginning. You don't see it. Bottom of the deck. It's here though. Prosperity lies ahead with the King of Pentacles. Yes, okay. I'm glad that it's resonating. Tell me about this King of Pentacles energy for Naomi. Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. Tell me more about this lover. I do not know the name of that song. It's like, all this something, and where did it get me? Okay. So when I clarified the Lovers, we had the Death card come up with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. You want to end something that is hot and steamy and passionate and impulsive and there for a good time, not a long time. And or, if this is not a love connection, you want to end a You can receive a job where you work contractual. Work comes in, then it slows down. You get paid, but there's no longevity. Um, there's no growth. But I'm gonna stick on lovers. There is something ending. You invested a lot. You're waiting for things to pay off. It's coming to a screeching halt. You're putting the brakes on something. Something's ending with a lover or a contract. You got your sword up here. It's a difficult choice, a difficult decision. Something you could have ignored, but you're not ignoring it anymore. You're not overthinking. Two of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Both. Okay. Yeah, you're not overthinking it anymore. Putting up boundaries. I want fulfillment. Financially, in love, everything. I know my worth, I know what I deserve, and I'm going for that, nothing less. I'm looking at what I invested in. It's coming to a screeching halt. I'm tired of this impulsivity. Look, here I go. Can't say it. Impulsiveness, this in and out. I'm investing, and it's not paying off. That's ending, okay? Last two we got out was Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. It's not illusory. It's real. This happy family, this fulfillment, this building generational wealth, a legacy. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify Ten of Pentacles for Naomi. Yes, that's the song. All this work and where did it get me? That's what I was hearing. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles for Naomi. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Clarified by the World and the Queen of Cups. Keeping an open heart. Being open to what is going to fulfill you and putting your sword up to what's not. Knowing when to use your elements. You're going to be able in this new cycle, when you move on, get out of your head, stop procrastinating, overthinking. Once you get the courage, the resources, the stability, whatever it is that you need to release, what is it do you need to release? Okay, followed by the Six of Swords, moving away from something. When you get all that in order, on the other side of the World card, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Cups, so you can be in your feminine energy and be received that way. Safe. Anything else on the Ten of Pentacles? Okay. As you may meet someone, Naomi, be in a position to build with someone. Who is the King of Pentacles before I go there? Or what is the King of... Okay. Before I go here. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a... I can't get it. I cannot get it out fast enough. I want to know who this King of Pentacles is. With this prosperity lies ahead. And the ending to a very passionate Knight of Wands. We'll just leave it at a Knight of Wands. Someone that you have this connection with. You're getting real firm and you're putting boundaries up. And it was a hard choice, or it is a hard choice. But there's somebody in your orbit. You could have met this person already. And before I could even get clarity on who this person was, there is a King of Wands that's not happy. Okay, this is somebody you have past history with. There could have been third parties, but I picked this more of you being happy once you surrender this connection from your past, that you have been over and over and over. If it's not the same specific person, the same energy this person is operating in. You know, I was talking to my daughter. This is almost like these energies that jump bodies. They are entity attachments. They become so big, they become like egregors. They take on a life of their own, moving through the collective, because it's not by chance that so many people are dealing with the same type of energy in different circumstances. That particular energy is not happy. They're not going to be happy. Okay. When you come into this prosperity lies ahead, clarified by King of Pentacles, this King of Wands is very disgruntled looking. Okay. And he was looking at you moving into this new cycle, being in your feminine energy, being happy with an open heart, going into this Ten of Pentacles, and it not being illusory. Seven of Cups. This person seeing you have a lot of options. Before I could get to clarifying who this King of Pentacles is, this came out sideways, the Five of Swords. Somebody's pissed off, okay, of your new passion and love. Happiness and connections, happiness and growth in job, business, career, being emotionally fulfilled, having an emotional renewal, your passion being reignited in connections and or all these pentacles, your business, what you do. Okay, there's somebody not happy, and it's showing up as a fire sign, masculine. Doesn't have to be, but this is Leo energy to like a Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. This could give you a lot of anxiety going back to what is it that you need to release. This person. Can I get a closing message for Naomi? Thank you, Spirit. It's a Virgo. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that lifted Buddha? Both? I can't. Yes, they are very familiar. That entity that jumps bodies. Mm-hmm. It's a spirit. We got into the whole epoch thing, the whole Aquarius age, last 200 and something thousand years. It was written that there would be all the chaos that we're leaving in 3D and going into 5D. But as people awaken, know who they are, know their worth, that energy has to die off, that narrative. And it comes with people standing firm in love and knowing who they are. You know, you're a Libra. Okay. Closing messages for Naomi on this. Thank you, Spirit. Hold your vision. What do you need to release? Conclusions are within reach and prosperity lies ahead. You're going to release these burdens, carrying too much, weighing you down, a lot of responsibility, obligations, being pulled in different directions. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we had the Queen of Cups. Then we have the King of Cups. Being balanced, meeting your energetic match. You feel very deeply. This new King of Pentacles energy where there's prosperity in this connection. Somebody very stable, knowledgeable, well-read, good business sense, is very emotionally depth as well. They feel just as deep as you do. It will be safe. Okay, whoever this King of Wands is not going to be happy about this, though. I'm telling you right now, it's like permeating. But after releasing these burdens, the sun comes out, and there's balance, equal give and take in this new connection. Where you feel fulfilled, connections in work, in business, and in love. This is the truth. That breakthrough is right there. Okay? Right there. I can't remember what was at the bottom of the deck before, but you may not see it. Like looking for clarity, waiting to hear something, breakthrough, confirmation, bottom of the deck. It's right there. Naomi, I hope this reading was helpful. And I appreciate you supporting the channel. Yes. It's the Lord. It is Lord Buddha, named in Sanskrit. Very familiar. Let's see. Yes, you're very welcome, Naomi. Sorry, 1 second. Lost. Alex. Alexis Tolliver. Sorry, Alexis, you paid for your mini reading. That was very deep and powerful. I'm happy. Yes. I can't just answer one question. I got to go into the reading. And I take pleasure. Yes. Okay. Alexis, let me clear this up, clear my energy, and we'll jump into your reading. Did you have specific questions, or did you want to see what comes out? I'm glad it was helpful. Yes, you're very welcome. What comes out? Oh, Divine Empress. It's you. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to switch decks. I'm being told I'm going to need a clarifier deck. Hold on now. Let me get the cards together. I can't get this. What is the message? Coming out upside down. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Divine Empress. Oh. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Let's see. All right. I kind of got a general idea from this pre-shuffle. Family situation. A lot of worrying, a lot of stress, sleepless nights. Walking away, wanting to walk away from something. Wanting to stop repeating something. Thank you, Spirit. We'll use the Osho Zen Tarot for overall energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Miss Empress. Beyond illusion. You're not seeing past some type of illusion coming out in reverse. Still caught up in some type of illusion. I'm upright. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Oh, schizophrenia on the fence. One more. This is not, hello, April. D44M, welcome. This schizophrenia is like being caught between two dimensions or two worlds. And with the beyond the illusion coming out in reverse, this is kind of like being in an old paradigm, entering into a new one. One more, Spirit. Hi, Mama. Hello. Just tapping in. Welcome. Ordinariness. Okay. So Spirit is saying to help you get out of this beyond illusion in reverse, to bring it up right here. This ordinariness, this is getting outside. See him in the garden. Just kind of walking. This is grounding. Smelling roses. You got to ground yourself. This coming out, the beyond illusion, this is like the world card. I want to say this is the world card, or is this the sun card? Where's that deck? Give me 1 second. No, it's not the world. I think it's the sun. Let me find it. It would be not seeing happiness, not being not able to renew, being stuck in some type of old paradigm, with the schizophrenia coming out on the fence. I knew it was in this section. Come on, where are you? I need confirmation before I keep yapping here. Nope, it's not the sun. Dang. All right, this is what we're going to do. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this beyond illusion real quick. Justice. Having balance. One card. Okay. We'll take that one. Okay. You need to ground yourself. You need to get out. Just take a stroll. Go to the park. Feed the ducks. Smell the flowers. Just get out in nature. You definitely want to, I saw it in the pre-shuffle, move away from something that's causing you stress and anxiety. You want to close out a cycle. Beyond illusion, clarified by the world. And then schizophrenia came out on the fence. This is being double-minded in two different dimensions. Have you recently gone through an awakening? We have many awakenings. Sometimes it's, true spiritual awakening puts you on the cusp of psychosis. And then you have to ground. You have to ground yourself, because we still have to live in this third dimensional reality. But you see beyond the veil. Okay? Yeah. There's some kind of awakening. You got to ground. You're seeing an old paradigm, a new paradigm. It's like overwhelming a little bit. Spirit is saying get out and ground. Get out in nature. You could get downloads from trees. Clarity, messages, insight. Thank you, Spirit. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands. A lot of fire here, Empress. 8 of Swords. 5 of Cups. And bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Hmm. I'm picking up love. I'm picking up love. Like I'm picking up love. Definitely self-love, but some type of connection. Um, you're waiting to free yourself. You want support. You want recognition. You want your efforts to be matched. There's disappointment in a connection. It has you trapped in your head in this Eight of Swords. You're very, very passionate, vivacious, beautiful, magnetic, creative, Queen of Wands energy. Okay? You're carrying way too much and you're waiting. What are you waiting for? Waiting on something. Dealing with heartbreak. Picking up love. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. You could be getting over some type of heartbreak. It was the beginning of your spiritual journey. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There could be somebody in your energy that you need to be honest with how you feel, how you see the world now, where you see your connection going, not going. Susan Ivory. Yes, I have the Galaxy on TikTok or in my bio is the Cash App or PayPal. Tell me about this Three of Swords, Spirit. Spirit is saying to get out. Don't let this person change you, what you went through, whatever this betrayal. What is this heartache, betrayal energy that the Empress is dealing with? Waiting. It was good and then it wasn't. I don't see the High Priestess out here, but you kind of knew it. But whatever this connection was very passionate. It did a number on your heart. Devastation, heartbreak, Tower, sudden changes is happening for you with the Wheel of Fortune here. It was karma. This was a karmic connection. You got a Knight of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune and a Tower. Tell me about this Knight of Wands energy on this Empress's Three of Swords. Okay. They still, they don't want you to move on. Longing, missing you, wanting to talk, get together, reunite. I bet they do. What else? Thank you, Spirit. I bet they do. Okay. So this is an avoidant. The escape artist comes in with apologies after the fact. Whoever this person is, they expect you to always be in some type of happiness, upbeat laughter energy. They almost maybe get a kick out of like tearing you down from that. You're going through some type of healing. Spirit is saying to stay in that healing energy, that joy, that happiness. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, not whoever this lustful, running avoidant is, who is arrogant and insincere, want to come in with these I cannot speak, apologies. Okay. The apology is not sincere. You're very inconsiderate. This is clarifying this Three of Swords and this Knight of Wands energy. Something was devastating and very hurtful, betraying. I'm hearing all those words. Okay. Focus on you, your abundance, your success, building, your independence. Let them continue to long and apologize. And whoever this is, they can't take some type of accountability. Ooh, I heard off with their head. Okay. All right, Queen of Swords energy. Heart-to-heart conversation. Who do you need to have an honest discussion with? It could be this person. A lot of disappointment. Person could have chipped away at your self-esteem and your confidence, had you stuck in your head with this Eight of Swords. You're doing some type of reflection, or you're guided to reflect. Okay. Heavy projection energy. Could have triangulated you. Got you stuck in your head. It's not you, it's them. And you're going through an awakening. Don't let them play on that. Or when you went through your awakening, gaslighting you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the Three of Wands. I just want to know what that Three of Swords was. Let's move on past that. Three of Wands energy for Empress. Thank you, Spirit. Death and rebirth. Ego death. Being reborn. Different perspective. Clarify this the schizophrenia card on the fence. Living in two dimensions here. What is this? You could be experiencing some type of independence now. Filling your own cup, feeling self-fulfilled within yourself. Like something you could have relied on someone else for, you're finding that you can do it independently. There are memories. You shared a lot of time with someone. Clarify. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So we have history with here. Somebody has Empress, you have a lot of traits of your father, the paternal aspect in your family, in your bloodline. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Hangman. So in this, clarifying what the schizophrenia is on the fence, this being caught in between two worlds, is the Hangman. This is definitely an awakening. That stagnation, that Three of Wands, is because you're gaining a different perspective. As you gain these perspective, you're setting these burdens down. You're coming into your power, followed by the Queen of Wands here. When you reflect on how someone had you, questioning yourself, your confidence, lack of, you're seeing the triangulation, somebody playing on you, triangulating you in a connection with someone else. Could have affected your self-esteem. There's a lot of despair. Don't spend time there. Your feelings are valid, but don't get caught up in the past, stuck behind whatever this third-party energy was. You're also, okay, this patriarchal energy I'm picking up. There could have been some type of abandonment with a father figure. in your awakening, you're realizing, you're coming to realizations that you could have picked your parents in a certain way. This parent could have been an avoidant, a runner, loved you, but didn't um, pour love into you. You didn't feel secure. You could have picked partners that were similar. This is all coming in your awakening, like these realizations or something. And once again, let me just reiterate, Spirit is saying to get out and ground your energy. Get outside, have heart-to-heart conversations. If there's a father figure, yeah, communication message here. If there's a father figure still in your 3D waking life, communicate, be honest, express yourself. If not, write him a letter if he has moved on, okay, and then burn that letter. It's like the stamp on an envelope to get it into the spiritual realm. When you set it on fire, work with the elements. If he's crossed over, but either way, get it off your heart. Have a conversation on where that person, that father figure, left you short, and you knowing your worth now and loving yourself, going through a connection or connections that led you to this realization. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the Six of Wands, that last card we got out here. Look at that. In doing this, freeing yourself, having these heart-to-heart, extending your lighthearted energy to others, coming out of hermit mode or holding back or isolation, coming out of that despair, stuck, overthinking place. As you do that, this is where justice and support. Celebrate yourself. Okay. I'm hearing birthday. This is where balance can be restored. Libra energy, Leo energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify Six of Wands and Justice. Okay. Six of Swords in the world. Yeah, you're able to move on to calmer waters in doing this. This is where balance, justice, getting out of a situation, out of your head, accepting what you went through, what the lessons were. It got you you got in this boat and you're sailing on to a new world, a new reality. That connection, that absence of a father figure, or that is what allowed you to cross this ocean of your emotion. Water is the water element, is your emotions, into this new world, this new cycle, this new chapter in your life. Hello, Sammy, Kay, Rich Rising, hello. Yes. Empress, I hope this is making sense. I want to pull more on love. I kept picking up love. And we got the world twice. Yeah. So you're closing out an old chapter or old cycle in your life. At one point, you could have been stuck in the illusion. Not anymore. All right, we got passion. Make the effort and let your friends help you. Okay. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's safe. Okay, you're lovable. Absolutely. It is you. It is. You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Buying a new house. Latoya, congratulations. Empress, Spirit is saying, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. Extend that lighthearted energy that you have within you to others. Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. When it's safe, when it's reciprocal, when the person is worthy. All right. and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You don't have to go with everything alone. Bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. Look at all these positive, optimistic cards. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type in your expectations. Keep an open mind. Okay, they may be a little different from what you usually go for, what you expect. All right. Let me get a couple closing messages. This Dolphins Mermaid Oracle deck is calling me. Again, I thank you all for being here. Clear messages, closing messages. The Empress. Wait, okay? Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Set your sights higher. Okay. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Somebody could be wanting you to jump out the gate, and Spirit is saying, wait, pump your brakes, get back on the top shelf, get off the bottom shelf. Okay, you know your worth. One more. Thank you, Spirit. And then ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. So after you take the time to wait, not rush into action with something that is way beneath your standards, increase your standards and expect more of yourself. Don't settle. Then go. Bottom of the deck, blessed changes. Okay, a major life change brings you great blessings. You're definitely going through a major change. You saw the World card come out, stuck between two worlds. Beyond the Illusion came out in reverse. This is like an awakening, like an ego death happening. I hope this message was helpful. I thank you. Thank you for the support. Yes. Okay. How long have I been on here, y'all? 2 hours? I think I'm going to end it there. I appreciate you all. Thank you. May abundance, joy, and happiness consume you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I love you all. Until next time. It's 3:10 in the morning. Yes, you're very welcome. Until next time, y'all.